one move forward after losing your spouse or partner during a war? Well, that was the central question at a conference held in Kfar Saba in central Israel for spouses of soldiers, police and special forces who have been killed in the almost year-long war against Hamas. More than 180 women, some holding their newborn babies, taking part in the one-day event to connect with others in similar, unimaginably difficult situations. So for more, it's a pleasure to welcome Shlomi Nachumson, the CEO of the IDF Widows and Orphans organization, joining us now from Jerusalem. Thank you so much for speaking to us on this day. It's just beyond heartbreaking to think of the number of women widowed during the war, many of them pregnant and with young children as well at home. Tell us about this event. What stood out for you?
Thank you, Benita. Good evening. I've been watching I24 for the past few minutes, and obviously you've been covering the war that is going on. What we've been facing yesterday in our, I would say, welcoming event for the 263 widows that were added to the IDF Widows and Orphans organization since October 7 is the consequences of that war. 263 households that are never going to be the same. 263 widows, 33 of them were widowed pregnant in different stages of their pregnancy. Most of them already gave birth. Some of them are due very soon. And we've grown with over 560 children that were orphaned since that extremely difficult day. Yesterday, we were able to look into their eyes and to tell them that we're there with them, that they're not alone, that the IDF Widows and Orphans organization, as well as the casualties department at the IDF and the Ministry of Defense, that this is only the beginning of a lifetime journey.
Right.
And that statement was probably that message was probably more important than any other speaker or singer that performed. We had a lovely, beautiful, and inspiring day.
Right.
But above everything, there was a message that this journey that they've just started as IDF widows, as bereaved families, is going to be a long journey, but they're not going to walk that path by themselves. We're going to be there for them.
Such an important message that these women and their families, their children, including the women who are pregnant right now, they are not alone. But Shlomi, let's unpack some of that. What kind of support are these families getting financially and also in terms of help with the children down the line? What can you tell us?
Well, I can tell you that as a precedent, and for the first time in our history, we support the orphan from the womb until the end of their lives. You know, few months before October 7, we had a retreat for the adult orphans. One of the members in that retreat was Yair Stern, the son of the Stern Gang commander who died in 1947. We support that community many years after the death of the husband or the parent. But as of today, that support system even begins before some of these orphans are even born. The Letzider program that you can see the logo behind me, this is a very unique program that aims to support the pregnant widows throughout the pregnancy, even during labor, with two midwives that are attached to that widow, and after birth. We run the Otzma camps program, which is a safe haven for children who lost their fathers or mothers during the war, where they meet every Sukkot, Hanukkah, Passover, or even the summer break to enjoy together, but also to grow as a community. Same thing with the mothers.
Right.
They know that they're not alone, not only organization-wise, but also having each other as peers, because no one can understand the widow better than someone who's been there before.
Absolutely.
Better than someone who's facing the same difficulties. And having each other makes that journey maybe not less painful, but it makes it a little bit easier. It's a relief to know that you're not walking it by yourself.
Such an important message.
That message really stands behind every program and activity that we're having.
As you say, that shared experience, tragic as it is, always helpful in times of trauma. And as you say, these are messages of resilience, looking towards the future. Incredible work you and your organization are doing. Shlomi Nachumson, the CEO of the IDF Widows and Orphans organization, thank you so much for being with us on i24 News.
Thank you, Benita. Shabbat Shalom, and may it be a peaceful weekend.
Thank you so much.